All right, you ask and you will receive. And that was a good day. I told the team afterwards, mindset, approach, physicality, toughness. It was one of those days we needed. And it went our goal line drill. First to 10 on side of ball, and I think the defense was able to win it at the end. But it was a back and forth. Some tough runs, big hits. Guys, grinding, pushing. Obviously, a lot of work to be done. But I like the mentality today. And I know some bodies are sore. You have to practice 12. You're here at the back end of spring. But I know I said yesterday this was a big day, and I thought they answered the call. Tuesday was not to the standard of what I wanted to see, and I thought this team responded this week. So you'll hear at the back end of it. Still, got to go and get better, as you don't get any of these back. But I like the strides.
During the goal line drills, physicality, something I'm sure you're looking for. What else are you execution? I guess what else are you looking for?
Yeah, all of it. Execution. Fight, grit. There's plenty of times, when you're on offense, you might not block them all. But I thought Roydell Williams ran really hard. Keziah Holmes, as I was saying, guys that really did some good things. And I saw defensive guys straining their butt off to get off blocks to get knocked back, and that ball gets down to about the 1 inch line, and you got to, which way is it going to push? That's what you hope to see in that kind of drill. So it was good back and forth, and but yeah.
I know you mentioned yesterday that controlled intensity. Did you see that come into today?
It did. We had you felt emotion today, but I didn't think there was a time where we lost control and focus. There's still some young guys that are growing through it, and you got to bring the game intensity. It's got to be a national championship rep. That's what it has to be. And when you can get yourself worked up to that level, and then to be able to play with control, play with fundamentals, understanding situations, it gives you so much better of an opportunity to be ready for those moments when they show up. And so I thought it was good, and the guys definitely were in control of them today.
All right. Given the nature of goal line or short red zone, were quarterbacks live or was Kevin live?
No, we kept the quarterbacks where they weren't, and but in some ways that makes it a little more challenging for the offense. But it was we got what we needed.
Kurt, you talked yesterday about a few offensive linemen getting to get a bit more work, and I know a few wide receivers have been back recently too. I guess Randy talked yesterday about maybe seeing more from the offense recently. I guess how, as they've gotten maybe a bit closer to full health, have you seen that side of the ball more?
They're continuing to progress. You still don't have everybody back, so it's still a work in progress. But every guy that's getting reps is getting an opportunity to get better, and they get to make the choice. What they do with their with those snaps, and I do see growth, and you guys that are really coming along and taking some positive strides. But obviously we got 3 more practices. One of those being a helmet practice, but we got 3 more opportunities to go put our stamp at the end of the spring, and so looking forward to continued steps here moving forward.
Given that you challenged the team on Tuesday and the response the last 2 practices, I guess what do you learn, what do you take away from small sample size? I know, but
it is. It's not. You get a sense of the pulse. In reality, and if I'm the one that's having to go out there and motivate them to go fight, to go push to win, to respond when they get knocked down. I want to inspire them, but I can't be the sole motivator of going to be your best. If you don't have that within you, then it's not going to work out. And so to be able to embrace challenge, to not pout and not woe is me. You go and control what you control, fight your butt off, and go get better.
Time for a couple more. Ira? Some of the guys that transferred in maybe came from programs that were not Power 5. I'm thinking like Craig, Dave, some of those guys. Do you even have to see how they do it?
Well, absolutely, and I think that those 2 guys specifically. they've shown that they belong, and Tay is Diggs. He's had such a unique kind of journey in his. I see such positive flashes, and it's still continued consistency. I do think he has a high ceiling of what he'll be able to accomplish, and I'm seeing him getting better. I mean, he can run, he's athletic, and he's just really kind of coming into his own, through what he's done, basically towards the back half of last year to where he's going. And, McCray is, big, strong. We've seen him play. We've seen him play against, big opponents. But, this is a day in, day out. I think he's made some big strides in the last couple of weeks. And so we've got to continue to see that, but like race training.
You good?
Thank you, guys. Have a great weekend.
Appreciate it.